How's it going? This is Finbar Bass coming at you with some Deep Purple, actually, Smoke on the Water. Awesome tune. Got my retro bass kicking for this one. And just to let you know, you can click on the little YouTube click box right down there, and you get 3 free bass lessons. Those are not on anywhere on YouTube. So let's roll right into the Deep Purple. So what you're going to be doing in the beginning of the song here is pretty much just riding on the 3rd fret. So you can see that 3rd fret of the E string. So when you roll into it, you're going to play the open E, then you're going to play the 1st fret, then the 2nd fret, and then you're going to ride on the 3rd. So it's going to sound like this. That right there, that sounds cool already. The freaking Deep Purple, man. You know, don't mess with them. So what you're going to be doing then is you're going to switch your little ring finger down to the 3rd fret of the A string. And then what I do is I kind of hit a note on the 1st fret of the A string, then I ghost a note, just like that. So hit a note, and then you keep your finger there and pluck it still. So it's just kind of a ghost note, and it makes it sound kind of funky. And then hit an actual note, so it's going to look like this. So it goes 3 notes on the 3rd fret of the A string, 1 note, ghost note, 1 note, just like that. So it's and you're gonna actually hit 5 times then on the 3rd note of the E string. So before you go back into the 1st fret, don't hit the open this time. Hit the 1st fret of the E string, then the 2nd fret of the E string, and then the 3rd. Of course, you're riding again. So it looks like, I'm sorry, just like that. So what he's really doing here when the lyrics comes in is he's playing these octaves pretty much, and then throwing a bunch of fills in, and the fills are all varied, so I'm going to show you all of them right now. What he's doing is he's using the octave on the 3rd fret of the E string, 2 notes, and then 1 note on the 5th fret of the D string. And he's doing that a lot during the lyrics of this song. So, but what you're going to do is, at first, you're going to do it 3 times. And then he does a sweet run that goes from the 1st fret of the A string to the 3rd fret to the 5th fret, just like this. Some people play it like, you throw in that extra 4th fret note. Then what you're going to do is 1 more, and then bring it down with your pinky to the 3rd fret of the D string, and then you're going to hit, actually let me just play this for you so you hear what it sounds like. So you're going to go to the 3rd fret with your pinky, use your pinky, 3rd fret of the D string, 3rd fret with your ring finger. I always forget what that's called because I don't wear rings. It's just called 3rd finger. So 3rd finger, or ring finger, on the 3rd fret of the A string, then the root, which is the 1st fret of the E string, and then bring it down to the 3rd fret of the E string. And then he does this sweet round right here, where what you're going to do is you're going to put your pinky then on the 6th fret of the E string, then 3rd fret of the A string, 5th fret of the A string, and then you're going to put your pinky on the 5th fret of the D string, go back to the 5th fret of the A string, and then go all the way back to the 3rd fret of the A string, and then the 6th fret of the E string. So just like that. Then you're going to do these 3 more times. And then kind of do 2, but instead of using 2 notes on the E string, 3rd fret, use only 1. Just like that. And then you're going to do another one of the, just like that. And then he does this run here, which sounds like, so play the whole thing. So you're gonna hit the 5th fret of the A string, 4th fret and then 3rd fret, and then 1st fret of the A string. Then you're going to hit the 3rd fret of the E string, 1st fret of the E string, and then 2nd fret of the E string. That's the whole deal right there. Just like that. Excuse me. Then you're going to do 2 more of these. And then he does this sort of riff where what you're going to do is you're going to play the 3rd fret of the E string followed by the 5th fret of the D string. Now some people hammer on here from the 4th fret or from the 3rd even. So you can do that or just play it normal. So you're going to play the 5th fret, hammer on or normal. Then you're going to play the 3rd fret of the D string, the 5th fret of the A string, and then the 3rd fret of the A string, the 6th fret of the E string, and then back to the 3rd fret of the E string. And then you're actually going to play the 1st fret of the E string right there. Then it goes back into one of these. Sorry. And then bring it back down. Just like that. And then he plays another run where he's playing. And he doesn't go down to the 3rd fret of the E, he stays on the 3rd fret of the A this time. So it looks like this. So he's landing on the 3rd fret of the A string. And then you do 2 more. And then he plays something a little different. So that's the octaves. Then you're going to play the 3rd fret of the A string, then the 5th fret. Then you're going to do the 3rd fret of the D string and the 5th fret. And then the 3rd fret of the A string and the 5th fret of the A string. Then he plays this riff again. Then it goes into the famous Smoke on the Water part, which for that you're going to hold a note, the 3rd fret of the A string, hold it for a whole note, and then the 4th fret of the E string. And then of course, what that is you're going to be playing the 3rd fret of the E string, the 1st fret of the A string, and back to the 3rd fret. Sorry. And then you're going to play the 1st fret of the E, and then the 3rd fret of the E. The whole thing sounds like real slow. And then you repeat. Alright, Smoke on the Water, Deep Purple. Awesome! I am Finbar from Finbar Bass. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget, if you want to, click down below. Get 3 free bass lessons. Doesn't cost a thing. And as always, have fun.